Look, after I left Infi in 2011, Ranjan Pai and I started Adding Capital to be a fund of ours. We put in $150 million of own money. Our first investment is Byju. We gave $9 million to Byju at $20 million pre. We had 30% in 2012. All right. After that, we couldn't invest more because we are a small fund. And then we put money into 14 funds to create a system in this country, create an ecosystem. We said we had 30 investments, then we put money into 14 funds. As a family, we put money into 35 funds, including some 7-8 outside India. Create the ecosystem. And our focus has been growth. Growth with technology. We didn't put money in e-commerce because, we didn't understand the business. Maybe we missed out. We didn't put too much money. We put money into Byju, but didn't put money. We missed out. We had 1 or 2 opportunities because, maybe we're too conservative, whatever it is. But we put money into growth and think we're doing very well. And many of our funds are showing IRRs of 35% over the last 5 years, 25% last 5 years. And many of the companies where we invested through our funds are now raising money, $150, $180 million at $500 million pre, $300 million pre, etc. So our focus has been on exciting areas of technology and growth.
So see
technology is about growth.
Right. Absolutely.
Now, many people can create IP. IP is not a competitive advantage unless you grow. I create IP. I don't get capital. I grow slowly. Somebody creates IP and grows faster. Who is going to win? Tell me. Absolutely. Can IP be created by everybody? A lot of people can create IP because the building blocks are available to everybody. A lot of bright people are there. But growth is important. For example, one point of time we had Ola and Taxi for Sure in Bangalore. Taxi for Sure, better technology. But Bhavesh of Ola went and raised more capital. Within 2 years, Taxi for Sure had to sell because they didn't raise money. It's a winner's take all in many areas of business. That's why Sachin and Binny Bansal succeeded because they went on raising money. They lost a lot of money, who cares? But they raised money. They built a big company, right? I think that is important. So for us, technology with growth, that's the mantra across sectors.
Right. So this ecosystem is now scaling up obviously in the country and lots of young professionals entering this sector. So what's your advice for them? What should they be learning? What should be their mantra? And if
I think their mantra should be identify a problem in society, use a technical solution to do it, and grow and grow. Be frugal in your cash, raise a lot of capital, and make sure that you maintain good governance, have good investor relations. And if you're able to do this, you'll become a unicorn.
Absolutely, sir. So, when you look back at your career post Infi and the investments that you've made, obviously, a lot of thought process has gone into it and successes, and I'm sure a few failures as well. But what do you think were the 3 big key wins that you feel that you had in your post Infi career from the investment perspective?
Well, Byju was a clear win. Then some of our funds have done extremely well. That's a clear win. And some companies have done well. But wherever the companies could grow rapidly and raise capital, it has been a win. Right. See, I don't want to say that we identified some sector ahead of everybody, we are pointers. That will be a lie. Because when you invest, you're not very sure what is going to happen tomorrow, all right? There's always a great size of luck. Okay? When we invested in Byju, we didn't know it's going to be nearly 15 billion in 10 years. Nobody knew. Right. Even though, it told us it'll be 10,000 crores in value, in a short period of time, in 4-5 years. It did. But it's still going very strong. It's the largest, most valuable in the world. That's good news. A great entrepreneur. So I think you have to identify entrepreneurs, back them, make sure they can raise capital. But one thing I'm very sure, my learning in the last nearly 10 years, entrepreneurs who have got good tech, and there are lots of them, but who have the ability to raise capital and keep getting money, they're the ones who are going to really grow and create great value. This is a money game. This is a money game. It's a tech game, yes, but a lot of people can do tech. It's a money game. If you're able to raise capital, go on raising capital, convince people to give you more money, you come to a stage when growth takes over, you become the king. Right? So it's a money game. Look at what Shekhar Sharma did. He raised so much of capital, he's still king. He's not raised capital last 2 years, but he's got so much of money to spend, correct? And he's built it up big. It takes time. So in startups, what happens? What a normal business does in 10 years, you do it in 2 years. That's why you have losses. But then the growth has to be there. Okay?
Right.
Growth can be in how many people on a platform, how many people are using different metrics, because revenues may come later, but growth is essential. Because once you get people coming, people using your technology, it becomes a habit, then you can charge them money, then you make money. But if
Right.
first you charge money in a normal business, they will not come. They will not come. Now, we could all laugh that Vijay Shekhar Sharma gave cashbacks if so many people came. But so many people came because the cashback, now they've become habituated. He's laughing all the way to the bank.
Absolutely.